Hey guys, welcome to the third episode of Adda'r Chourasta. Ajke we are introducing a new segment called Cha Biskoot. Cha Biskoot is a segment where we are gonna have a special guest on our show. Ajker guest is a big personality in the social media in context of Bangladesh. His name is JalalAmazing. So we have Jalal over here with us right now. Hey Jalal, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so my name is Jalal. My full name is Jalal Ahmed. On YouTube, I go by the name of JalalAmazing. I made the channel on June 16th, I believe, of 2012. It was just like a summer day, and I was like, oh, people have corny pickup lines in English and whatnot. Like, oh, if you wear a burger at McDonald's, you'll be called McGorgeous or something. So I thought of that on the spot. I was like, yo, I'm going to make a video about pickup lines because dudes could use that. And maybe if they pick up shundaris and be successful, I'll be credited and they might invite me to their wedding for it.
It's all about the food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the only reason we go to the food. That's how it started. Like, the video was posted on Bengali memes. If you guys don't know what Bengali memes is,
we
know. Yeah.
So definitely, Bengali memes has like a big fan base. So like, I promoted the video there, and a lot of people started liking it and sharing it. And I was like, wow, this is cool. And like the next day, it was like 1,000, 2,000 views, and like people are like, oh, make more videos and stuff. I'm like, yo, I'm just doing this for fun, you know?
Yeah.
I don't need to like do it professionally and whatnot, but. The next video, like, all right, since my Bengali people are demanding it, and there's not much Bengalis out there doing it in America, like in YouTube, there's nobody like actually that's like big that's representing the Bengali and the Bengali culture. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, hey, why not? That's when JalalAmazing came through, and I was like, why not me?
Nice.
And New York is the place to be a Bengali in the U.S.
Oh man, yeah, definitely. Like, there's a lot of Bengalis here. When I was in my sister's wedding, like in December, I went to Bangladesh. Like, there was weddings like every 2 days, man. I had so much food. It was crazy.
Nice.
So much food and so much like bad kharab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think everybody knows what you mean. So we want to know, like, how old are you?
I'm not old, man. I'm only 19 years young.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. So we follow your page, so we've seen a couple of your videos. So first thing our producer wants to ask you is, do you have some pickup line related to chanachur, muri, torkari, something like that?
Well, you could just be like, oh, you're gonna be the chini to my cha, the lemon to my torkari. You should go up to a girl and be like, you and me, we're meant to be together forever. Like the jol stain on my Punjabi.
Nice.
Then be like, I see you in my shop now every night and day. If you are my begum, I would forever stay. I'll be what chini is to your cha. So you can make my shop nose mishti by calling my number. Yeah, and some random things. I just come up with like, random ones.
So
yeah.
How often do you use these on actual people?
I do. Like, why would I just like type them up?
Just wondering.
Like, hey, you want to friendship? Like, these my ones.
Another question we had is, we were watching one of your videos, and ekta jagay I think it was a video that basically mocks Bangladeshi parents, and then you say je kaloderke dekle jore hata diba.
Yo,
do you actually do that?
It's true. The thing of lie, I don't know if you like, if you're a Bengali and like you live in it's true. Brown parents are racist. Like they will tell you in the most indirect way, like like judi ratra hoy tatari hatba. Like why ratra bela? Why not in daytime? Think about it. I'm not even gonna say it. It's about camouflage.
Yeah, we're not arguing.
But yeah, like brown parents are racist, and that's what auntie told like this kid. Like I went to a guest house and like we were outside, we were about to go to the supermarket, and the auntie was like, "Hey, Shonda, I'm like,
yeah. You have an obsession with mango juice?
Yeah, like some people be like, "Yo, you're a fob," like, and like, no, I was in Bangladesh, like what? 1/4 of my life, I guess. But basically, when I was in Bangladesh, every day I would go to like a English medium school, right? And like I would take nothing but mango juice with me for lunch. Like even in college, like I was going to college upstate, right? But I transferred back to the city. people would not believe that. They're like, oh my god, you don't drink? I'm like, hell yeah, I drink, bro. I drink that mango juice. And they're like, what?
All right, so
if you get me mango juice, I'll be your best friend. I'm
There
not
you go.
joking. Ask anyone that gave me mango juice.
that's the secret, guys. Mango juice.
Yep. Let the world know.
You've been here for a long time, right? 10 plus years.
I was born here, bro.
Oh, you were born in USA.
See, that's a twist. Like, people think I know all these Bengali stuff because, oh, I'm from Bangladesh and I came to US. Like, no. It is surprising, though, because there's a lot of, like, Bengalis in US that come from Bangladesh and forget their roots.
Like
And
whitewash?
me being born here, I still know my roots. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
And if you come to New York or if you go to anywhere in US, there's like Bengalis like not doing a really good job of representing themselves. But me, I don't care. I take pride in my culture. And I represent. I let people know that I'm Bengali, not Indian. Like, I get pissed when people say that. Like, yo, you're Indian. Like, no, clear up your ignorance. You know what I mean? I do that. I clear up people's ignorance.
So yeah, basically that's where I was heading at. Like, ekhane thako, tao how do you stay in touch, you know, with the Bangladeshi culture and everything?
It's all about your mindset. Like me, like, you know, I know how to read and write in Bangla. I might not write that pretty, but but I know how to read. My dad still like makes me like read the, you know, when he reads newspaper headlines, he's like, oh, wait, a photo, and I'm like, okay. Just to prove to him that I could still read, you know? I guess it's because like I spent time in Bangladesh when I was like little, like, you know, when I was like 2 to like 8 years old. I stayed in Bangladesh, then I came back.
Right.
And it was like a long story, but yeah, I spent enough time in Bangladesh and like, you know, looked into my root, like practiced it, you know what I mean? There's people that I meet that are brown skinned. Like, I'm like, oh, where you from? They're like, America. I'm like, yeah, it's not white. Like, what? Look yourself in the mirror. I'm like, you know what I mean when I ask where you're from. I had this one dude tell me, he's like, oh, I'm American. I was like, I'm American too, but you don't see me going around telling people that. Your skin is brown, your skin looks like Hagu, you're Bengali.
That's the perfect test. We have a question here. Is it true that you wake up to gunshots?
Yo, like, I'm not joking. Like, last night I heard a gunshot. Yo, my Dulabai came from Bangladesh. Like, my sister got married. My Dulabai came, and the first day they went out, there was a shootout in the street.
Holy shit.
And I run inside, right? But these two Lulas, like, I walk. I'm like, what are you doing? There's a shootout outside. My Dulabai is like, I've been in Bangladesh all my life and London and Manchester, but never have I witnessed a shootout. But the first week I come to America, there's a shootout. I was like, welcome to the Bronx.
Bangladesh next কবে যাচ্ছ?
I have a lot of plans. Like, you know the Bengali names t-shirts?
Right.
Yeah.
Basically, like, I made them, and like a lot of people don't know this, but the shirts cost $11, right?
Oh, to make?
And the shirts actually cost $10. I made it 11 because that's how much, like, $11. That's how much it's sold for.
Okay.
But every extra dollar that people spend towards the shirt,
Right.
I'm gonna be saving it up, and I'm gonna be going to Bangladesh in 2014, and I'm gonna go feed the hungry on the street.
Oh, that's a brilliant
And I'm
plan.
going to be having it documented because I want to show the people that how $1 can make a change in somebody's life
Right.
for one day.
Oh,
And
that's definitely-
that's my intention.
So the last time you went back to Bangladesh, that was like what, in December when your
Yeah,
sister got
it's like a
married?
couple of months ago,
Right.
like 5 months ago. Yeah. 4
Oh,
months
it's not been that long then.
ago. No, it's not been that long. But like, I want to do something positive. Like, you know, I have like a pretty good fan base. I'm not famous.
Right.
I'm just known. That's what I consider myself.
Right.
Like, I won't consider myself famous until like 10,000 subscribers or like 10,000 fans or like 50,000, you know?
Of course.
When I'm on like 50 different radio talk shows, but you guys are the first that I'm with, so hopefully
Hey,
you
so
guys
good for
remember
us,
me.
I guess.
But
Well-
yeah, like, since I have a good fan base now, I want to do something positive alongside with my family.
Right.
Try to make changes one at a time, hopefully.
So you said you started the YouTube channel around like
What the
2012,
hell? Like,
right?
did your voice just change? Or?
No.
No, we have a girl
Okay,
over
so,
here
yeah,
too.
that's a
Oh,
different
it's a
person.
girl. Oh my god.
It's not a sausage fest.
The girl just came out of nowhere. I'm like,
It seems
like, I know you guys are a
sausage
radio
fest,
talk
but
show,
no.
but how did you change your voice?
Well, there's like a bunch of us here, so
Yeah.
don't get, super confused.
Alright.
You said you started around 2012, right? So
Yes.
in a year you got really pretty famous and a large fan base. Yeah. So I was just wondering, do a lot of girls, a lot of people recognize you on the street and stop you and whatnot? Do you get hit on a lot?
Well, I was in college upstate last semester, and I was outside the city, so I didn't get any recognition like that in person because all my college was Shada. You know what I mean?
Right.
But in the city, I went to the Mela 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, yeah, a lot of people recognize me, and like some girl came up to me, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, no, it's cool. Like, you know, when I hold events and stuff, like there's like some really sweet fans and like supporters that come out, and like that's what makes me like keep going. Just making people smile.
Do you have a lot of aunties like follow you and whatnot?
Yo, no lie. That is, I'm not even joking about this, but there are like aunties that creep on me. It's not because they want to creep on me. It's not that they want to creep on me. It's that they want to creep on me so they could get me married to their daughters. I'm like, oh hell no.
Smart people right there.
You gotta keep your options open.
But you know, let me tell you this. The haters do not make you famous. The brown aunties do.
The good life.
It's true.
So what do you think? Do
You
you
know-
have more Bangladeshi fans, like from Bangladesh, or do you have more New York Bengali fans?
I have more New York fans. There's like a good amount. It's like 700, I guess,
Nice.
people that like from Bangladesh, and there's like 300, 400 from UK, 200 from Canada, like 100 something from I don't know, Australia, then UAE, and like Saudi. And, like,
UAE.
there's a good amount. Yeah, I'm like, what?
So all over the place then.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. But more majority is from New York because, you know, that's where like more people know me from before and now. So
Pretty cool.
But I went to Bangladesh and like North South University students, like there's a couple of them that know. So I met a couple of, like while I was traveling to Cox's Bazar, they recognized me. I was like, wow.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah. I went to Nilgiri. You know where Nilgiri is?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I think.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
do.
I went there, right? That's like one of the highest peaks in Bangladesh, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And somebody recognized me there. I was like,
What?
what?
Wait.
You got fans
Bro,
everywhere.
it was a student from North South, and it was cool. Like, he went up there, and I was like, whoa, what the hell?
All right, man. It was really fun talking to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks for being here. So
Yeah.
Adda'r Chourasta.
Yep. Adda'r Chourasta. Do you know what it means?
It's like, that means like hangout spot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were going for.
What's
We're like.
Chourasta? What's Chourasta?
it's a four-way intersection.
So it
Oh,
basically
that's
means
good.
like crossroads of all kinds of Adda. You know what I mean?
Yo, don't put this up, but like, I'm just gonna ask you guys this. So, what would you like say if you want to have a foursome? Hey, Chourasta korba.
So are you sure you don't want us to put this up?
Yeah. This.
You just said a four-way.
Yeah, we're putting this up. All right, man. It was awesome talking to you.
Thanks for having me on Adda'r Chourasta.
So, folks, আজকের জন্য এইটুকুই। আমাদের জালালের সাথে কথা বলে খুবই ভালো লাগলো। That interview was amazing. JalalAmazing. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Do like his page on Facebook. And while you're at it, like our page on Facebook. Subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter. Until next time, Pasa Shamlan.